reality of being a glass child. I want you to picture something in your head. It's two children playing in the sandbox. One of them is engaging with the camera, and the other one isn't. Their mom holds the camera, calling to the child who seems less disinterested and more detached. The other child calls on for their mother but gets no response. This is what it's like to be a glass child. A glass child is the sibling of a child who is diagnosed with a disability or has special needs. To show you an example, this diagram represents parent attention distribution versus a healthy family and a family with a glass child. In the healthy family, we see both siblings receiving the same amount of attention. But with glass children, we see their typical siblings getting less attention from their parents than their special needs siblings. It's important to remember that not only disabilities count as special needs, also illness, addiction, crime, and more factors can make someone a glass child. So for me, my little brother was diagnosed with autism when I was 4 years old, and my world changed completely. My life went from being the center of attention in my parents' eyes to inferior and neglected in lieu of my brother's needs. When I was 5 years old, my parents moved across the country for my brother's education. This was devastating. I had to leave my friends behind, my family behind, and the house in which I grew up in. 8% of children in America grow up with a chronically ill member of the family in their home, and 17% grow up with disabilities. 17% of children in the United States are disabled. That means around 17% of siblings have a child in their house that's disabled. The qualities of a glass child are something that's not often talked about. For me, I felt anxiety. I felt parentified when my brother was around. My parents would place all his needs on me, and I would feel emotionally neglected. For example, common qualities of a glass child are people-pleasing, parentification, and hyper-independence, which sound like they can be good, but they're really mentally strenuous on the brain, especially of a developing adolescent, which most glass children tend to be. However, it's not all bad. Being a glass child and having a sibling with special needs has taught me how to be more mature. It's taught me how to be more independent and how to take accountability for my actions. Being a sibling of someone with special needs is difficult, and I'm not going to tell you that it's not. But it's taught me so much, and I know that it's taught other people in the same boat the same things that I've learned. This is my reality, the reality of being a glass child, for me and many others. Thank you.